My name is Roseanne. Kids call me Miss Rosie, and I'm the barista or Starbucks lady at Flagler College. But at home, this is what I do. I sew, I work on different projects, and I just love to keep busy with my crafts. I've always had a fascination for mermaids. When I moved to Florida, that was the thing, oh, I'm going to be a mermaid now I live in Florida. Especially coming from Chicago, which is a very cold climate and not the same. So Florida's been like my paradise. They get a personality and I fall in love with them. I get my favorites and like, oh, and then I'll do the next one. I'm like, oh, that one's my favorite now. So, and I try to make them as perfect as possible because I know I'm giving them somebody special. It's the accomplishment you get when you see it all finished, or the joy you get when you show it to somebody and they really appreciate the work you put into it and say, wow, that's really nice. So there's always a feeling of pride there, that look at what I've accomplished. Like, I look forward to it. It's almost the compulsion that I can't imagine not doing something with my crafts. Well, the mermaids came later. I mean, when I first started getting interested in doing anything is when I was little and my grandmother taught me how to crochet. I've had a passion for mermaids a long time anyway, so they're kind of my favorite thing now. But it changes. I'll get bored with them for a while and then I'll look for something else to do. I finally had to limit myself that after work, I work until 9 o'clock and then I make myself stop. So I can get a good night's sleep, get up for work the next day. The weekends, I can spend all weekends just sitting here sewing and working on stuff. I mean, I'll stop and I'll fix myself something to eat. I'll take a little walk if I have to because I have to get some fresh air once in a while. There's always something that I'm looking forward to. I have a notebook full of things that I want to do eventually. I'll get ideas and I'll put them in this book and I'll say, oh, well, maybe I'll do that next. So I'm always like, have 10 projects ahead that I'm looking forward to doing next. Like I even have this one pattern. It's called the Bag Lady. And it's a little old lady's face on top of a little bag that you can use for a gift bag. So I thought about that over a year ago. I'm like, okay, I'm going to make those next. But then I get involved with something else. So, I mean, there's always ideas coming. There's no end to them. I have all my UFOs, what I call, unfinished objects. So eventually I'll go through that, and I've almost completed most of those. So I'm catching up on those and starting new projects after that. I'm planning on selling the mermaids, hopefully, because we're laid off for a whole month during Christmas, and that hopefully will help me pay some of the bills so I won't have to be as stressed about not working that whole month. So it'll help. It'll help. I'm just kind of like on my own, just relaxing, enjoying what I do, and not so much pressuring myself to do more. Just take one day and enjoy what I'm doing now.